I've been in my feelings all morning. I don't even know why. I don't know. I don't understand why. I'm learning these tools and I'm learning different things and I'm still not using them. I'm still having a hard time with the thinking positive and being positive and staying on your end goal, staying with what you want. Like, I know what I want. I know what I'm after. It's in my head, but yet when I'm going through a storm, when I'm going through something eating me up, that's all I can think about. And I keep trying and trying and trying and trying, and obviously I'm not trying hard enough. Obviously I'm not as strong as I thought I was. So here I am, about 60 days in, I think. 60 days of trying to have a positive mindset and changing my mindset. And every time I come to the end of the month, I'm like, I think you got to start over. Like, I don't think that you're where you want to be at. I don't think that you're grasping it. I'm to the point now where I'm starting to think about a hypnotist, like hypnotherapy, something, because these thoughts that are just in my head are not serving me and I can't seem to get rid of them. I can't seem to get rid of them. I keep thinking the same thoughts knowing damn well they don't serve me. So I told myself this week that every time a negative thought enters my mind, that, you got to flip switch it. You got to, do the things that we're being trained, that you're learning to do to keep a positive mindset. And every time I have a negative thought, I push it out, that one thought. But next thing you know, you're back thinking about it again. Like, my ego is so used to, like, the repetitive bullshit that is in my head that it is so damn hard. And here I am, like I said, 60 days in, and I'm still having a hard time with a positive mindset. And I don't think that it should be, 21 days to make a habit. So why am I 60 days in? But it's all because of my thinking. It's all because you're still not thinking how you should be thinking. You're still not obviously doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because like I said, that first thought, I could flip switch. But next thing you know, it's like other thoughts that don't serve me that bring me back to that main thought that don't serve me. I'm at this job that don't serve me. But, I gave myself a date to when to leave. Okay? That date is nowhere near here. I still have to, get to a certain amount of money in my bank account till I feel comfortable to be able to take a break and figure out what's next for me, right? That's my plan as far as the job area. And every day I'm here, my vibe is so low because I don't want to be here. I hate this place. Every day I'm here, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to have a good attitude, but I don't want to be here. I hate this place. I don't want to be here. So it's like, oh, you got to be grateful that you still have the job, that you're putting money in, you're taking care of your kids, and blah, 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 blah. Yes, okay, I have to be grateful. I am grateful. I keep telling myself that. Matter of fact, as soon as I open my eyes, I tell myself how grateful I am for, this, that, the third, whatever. When I'm here, when I get here, I tell myself again, you're grateful to be here. You're going to have a good day. But as soon as I get in there and I open my emails, I just want to get the fuck up and leave. I just want to get the fuck up and leave. Excuse me. Excuse my French, but I just want to go. And then I have something in my head telling me, well, as soon as you get rid of this job, everything else is going to be better and your vibe will be higher. And it's like, okay, but I still got to stay in this job for a couple more months, like, what am I supposed to do till then? Because you got to keep your vibe high to manifest. You have to keep your vibe high to be positive. Hell, shit. Anytime you slip below a certain number, it's depressed mode. It's I don't know how it is for anybody else, but it's like damn near I want to die. Like, I just can't take it. And I'm tired of feeling that way. Tired of beating myself up. Because that is another thing I'm good for doing. Beating myself up. Erica, you know better. You shouldn't be doing this. Why are you still doing it? Just beating myself up. And that ain't helping either. So I might have to look into some coaching or something, because I know what I need to do. I don't know why I'm not doing it. I don't know why it's coming, it seems to be kind of hard for me. And by now I feel like it shouldn't be. I'm 60 days in. It shouldn't be. But it still is kind of hard for me. As I sit in this parking lot on lunch, I don't want to go back. Now the sun is shining in this part of the world. It's about to be summer. And that is just going to be even, I'm already thinking about it. Like, how hard it's going to be for me to come here in the summer, because, hell, I don't want to be here when it's raining and flooding and snowing. But I just got to remember that you got a date. You got a date. You know when you're leaving. And you have to stick to the plan. And it's so funny, because the closer I get, the more my ego is just so damn scared. The closer I get, the more my ego is like, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? And that's not my concern. That's not what I'm worried about. That's not, I know I'm not happy here, so I have to go. My time is up. It's time to go. And I think as humans, we stay in that ego instead of coming up out of that and not worrying about that. And, I was listening to T.D. Jakes the other day, and what he said was just like, I needed to hear it, and I keep replaying it in my head. It's another thing I keep replaying in my head, that I'm trying to get to overtake the negative ball that keeps riding around in my head. But he goes, with God you can beat a lion with a rag and a rock. With God you can buy that house with a part-time job. With God you can marry that spouse on drugs or cheating or whatever it can be. With God, you marry that spouse. Because with God on your side, there's nothing that you can't do. I don't know whether you call him creator, source energy, whatever you call our higher power, our higher being. With him, we can do anything. Now, I don't even think it's a him, her, whatever. But with them, we can do anything. Anything. Why don't we believe that? Why is it so hard for us to believe that? We have been conditioned and brainwashed so bad. It's horrible. It's horrible. Because I don't think that we truly believe in ourselves. And you have to believe in yourself to do anything. Anything. I don't care if it's work. I don't care if it's personal. I don't care if it's home life. I don't care if it's your kids. You have to believe. Believe in change. Believe in it's getting better. Believe in a way. A new job. We just have to believe. And it's so hard for us to believe in ourselves. I just was telling myself that today. Like, why is it so hard for you to believe in yourself? You've seen different things that you've done already. Because I've had manifestations happen in the 90 days of me learning the law of attraction, of me learning how to manifest, of me learning, I've manifested small things. I've manifested, period. Whether it's been small things, I've manifested. I've seen manifestations come clear with my own eyes. I've seen, I've asked, things have come. I know that they were things that I've manifested. So I know I can do it. I know it can be done. I know I can do it because I've done it with smaller things. But with other things, I'm just not, it's not going the way that I want it to go, and it's starting to frustrate me and spill over into other things, and I don't want that. I don't want that, but I just want to keep getting strong. That's it. You got to keep getting more powerful. Keep getting stronger. And right now, I don't feel so strong. And it don't matter. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. We got to stay positive. We got to keep saying our affirmations. We got to keep flip switching and getting those negative thoughts out, because again, those negative thoughts are detrimental to anything that we are trying to do. Relationship, job, home life, kids, anything, any area of your life, and you're thinking negative, is detrimental. Detrimental. And I tell myself these things, and I still have a hard time with the positive thinking. But we're going to get there, you know. We don't have no choice, because where I was is not where I'm trying to go back to. That's not an option for me. So I have to keep pushing forward. I have to keep on the positive, because going where I came from and the depression that I was in is not an option for me. And it shouldn't be an option for you either. We have to keep going. Don't give up. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep pushing forward. Keep talking to yourself. Keep talking to your inner being. Keep talking to the higher power. Keep talking to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep talking to yourself. And every time that those thoughts seep in and they make it past, talk to yourself. This thought don't serve you. Remove that thought. Ask yourself how you can remove that thought. Remove those feelings. Ask yourself. And just keep pushing. Because we all we got in this world. We all we got. And people like you and me who are really out here trying to make a positive change in the world, we got to keep pushing. These negative ass motherfuckers out here, they keep it moving. They keep pushing with their negativity. We got to keep pushing. We can't let it overcome us. To next thing you know, we back in the same way, doing the same things. The next thing you know, you look up and it's 5 years, 6 years, 7 years later, and we still doing the same things. We don't want that. You don't want that. I don't want that. So I gotta keep pushing. And if I'm gonna keep pushing with everything that I've been through, everybody out there can keep pushing. No matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on in your life, keep pushing. Keep that goal in the top forefront with third eye. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Keep flip switching. Keep trying to move into a positive way. And I believe, I know we will achieve whatever we want if we keep pushing. Keep pushing.